Good afternoon. Well, a very different week ahead of us this week, and we may be experiencing warmth we haven't experienced for quite some time, especially towards the end of the week. But in the world of Mother Nature, it's something else that's making the headlines. Of course, it's the Icelandic volcano Eyjafjallajökull that's been chugging away here. These are the upper level winds steering that ash in our direction, and this pattern is expected to persist for at least another couple of days, so not great news, of course, and I'm sure you know that. But as far as the weather for this afternoon is concerned, sunshine and showers the order of the day. Big clouds bubbling up in the horizon like these ones here. Most of them will be occurring across the south of the UK, and this is in fact where we have seen the worst of the weather so far. It's been on the cool side, it's been on the cloudy side, and we've seen the rain coming and going. But as we go into the second half of the afternoon, we'll start to see some of these showers turning quite heavy, so especially across southern England. As far as Wales is concerned, brighter weather here, and for the rest of the country it's a story of just sunshine and slightly lighter showers. For example, in Northern Ireland here you might catch still the odd heavier one, but most of them should be fairly light and around about 13 or 14 degrees. Similar conditions also across Scotland, the showers brewing at any time anywhere across this part of the world, and temperatures hovering around about 14 degrees, and similar weather across the border into England, but also some big holes in the cloud in some places, so it's certainly not all doom and gloom. It's a real mix of weather, the classic mixed bag today. Now, as we get into the evening hours, the worst of the heavy rain clears away towards the east, and then we're left with clearing skies. Temperatures will drop off a little bit. They won't be desperately low, but still quite chilly, around 5 degrees in Newcastle, for example. But talking about the temperatures, that's something that's certainly going to be on the rise this week. So gradually turning warmer, especially towards the end of the week, and also a lot more humid. Now, this is the air mass graphic, which shows us the cool relative temperatures. You can see them over the UK and many parts of Central and Western Europe. And then through the course of the week, those blues get washed away and we get the heat coming up from the south. Of course, not everybody likes the heat, but you certainly won't need your central heating on during the night. So that's some good news. But we start the week on a relatively cool note once again, with some showers around as well. But I think it'll feel marginally warmer tomorrow because there will be more sunshine. For example, 18 in London, around about 16 degrees expected in Belfast. But having said that, the high pressure which is going to bring the warmer weather is sort of flirting with us on Tuesday, but as are also weather fronts, Atlantic weather fronts in the west. So it does look as though, yes, the warm air is coming in, but at the same time weather fronts will be affecting western areas. So cooler in the west and cloudier with some light rain. Further eastwards it should be drier and brighter. And a similar sort of setup is expected through the middle part of the week. It's, if you like, the transition zone between the cool weather and the warmer weather heading towards us towards the end of the week. So Wednesday's that buffer day where we get still the cloud, the bits and pieces of light rain, but also higher temperatures across eastern parts of the UK. By the time we get to Thursday, it does look as though the high pressure is starting to take charge of the weather, with the warmth coming up from Iberia and the Atlantic. So it's all humid air as well. On Thursday, temperatures could be reaching around 22 or 23 degrees, even in Scotland, not far off 20 Celsius. Still some clouds around, but by Friday, we could be approaching the mid-20s with the humid air as well. There is a chance that we could see some thunderstorms brewing as well. So two things we'll be watching: the warmth and also the Icelandic volcano Eyjafjallajökull.